On Global TV News Express, NLC demands 65-year retirement age for civil servants. In business, federal government confirms 1.5 trillion naira investment for 9 highway concessions. On the foreign scene, US urges India and Pakistan to defuse tensions after Kashmir killings. And in sports, Athletic aim to keep Nico Williams amid Premier League interest. Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to News Express on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Queen Agaba. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365, on Star Times channel 276 and free to air on Nigecomsat. You can also download the Global TV Nigeria mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. The Nigeria Labour Congress NLC in Rivers State has boycotted the annual May Day celebration, which was scheduled to take place at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium in Port Harcourt. Instead, workers and NLC members gathered at the union's secretariat in D-Line, Port Harcourt, demanding the reinstatement of the suspended governor, Siminalayi Fubara, his deputy, Dr. Ngozi Odu, and members of the State House of Assembly. Ramsey Enoch Agbo has details.
The NLC chairman, Alex Ugwana, who spoke on behalf of its members, vowed to continue fighting for democracy, emphasizing that workers in the state benefit from a positive working relationship under our democratic system.
The democratic elected governors in Rivers State have been suspended. Remember, after the suspension, the leadership of the Congress wrote a letter condemning the appointment of a sole administrator. They were directed, after due consultation with all the organs of the union, that this celebration cannot hold at a public space, but should be limited in our secretariat. As part of the process to also show our protest, our disappointment in this development.
Fortunately, you can see where we find ourselves, that the democracy that we so all came out and fought for was truncated here in Rivers State, was put on suspension, was put on hold, and as such, of course, whatever happens, as long as democracy is concerned, workers will feel the impact and the punishment. And that is why today the Nigerian workers are saying no, that they are not celebrating, rather they are mourning what is happening, and they are saying no, democracy must be reinstituted back in Rivers State.
He has been trying. As far as I know, Sim is the only governor that is trying for civil servants. He supports civil servants a lot. 100,000 to workers and pensioners. All what we, the pensioners, are saying now is that we beg His Excellency Tinubu to release our dear loving governor, His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara.
Administrations, 1 billion until Fubara came and increased it to 2 billion, was being released every month to take care of our gratuities and arrears of monthly pension. So we are pleading with the sole administrator to graciously please key into that program. Now that he has announced that he's considering the 32 minimum pension, we are also appealing to him to please release that money so that pensioners can get their gratuity on time.
The NLC chairman also called on the sole administrator, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, retired, to facilitate a genuine reconciliation process in the state. Ramsey Enoch Agbo reporting for Global Television News.
The Nigerian Labour Congress has demanded the upward review of retirement age for all categories of civil servants. The national president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, made this demand during the May Day celebration at Eagle Square, Abuja. Samuel Odi has details.
Commemorate May Day celebration, Nigerian workers from different ministries and agencies gathered at the Eagle Square to celebrate. While presenting some of the demands of the National Labour Congress, President Joe Ajaero says it is imperative to extend reverse retirement age of 65 years or 40 years of service currently enjoyed by teachers, health professionals and judges to all public servants. He emphasized that equal treatment across all categories of civil servants so as to promote fairness, boost morale, and enhance efficiency in the public sector.
We must unite with the youth, women, and civil society to save this nation. In this economic storm, the civic space is our lifeline.
The Trade Union Congress President Festus Osifo called for a publicly owned refinery to help aid and reduce the cost of fuel.
We want progressive taxation. We want VAT exemptions on essentials. We demand support for the informal economy, the true backbone of Nigeria's economy.
The NLC president further encouraged Nigerian workers to uphold transparency while carrying out their duties. Samuel Odi for Global Television News.
St. Alia has approved the payment of the 2017 salary arrears owed civil servants in the state. The approval came as the workers in the state commemorated this year's May Day celebration, also known as Workers' Day. Our correspondent Felicity Ndere reports. I will bring you that report subsequently. From Imo State comes a report that workers in the state have joined their counterparts across the country to mark this year's Workers' Day. Our correspondent Amarachi Ibe saw a few of them before the event to get their impressions and expectations. We'll bring you that report as well subsequently. As Nigeria marks Workers' Day, a time to celebrate the strength and resilience of its workforce, the ongoing shadow of insecurity continues to threaten lives, livelihood, and productivity. From teachers and farmers to traders and healthcare workers, no sector is left untouched. Hassan Kabir completes the report.
It remains one of the Nigerian biggest challenges as banditry, kidnapping and insurgencies widen as government effort continues. Today, as we celebrate Workers' Day, we are out on the street to hear what Nigerians can say about the state of insecurity in Nigeria.
As Nigeria observes Workers' Day, the pressing issue of insecurity continues to influence national discourse. May Day celebration in Nigeria are once again overshadowed by concern over rising insecurity, which many say threatens not only the economy but also the well-being of workers across the country.
Of the country still lies on the security agencies, federal security agencies. If they want army to do their work, they will do their work. If the government want police to do their work, they will do their work. Let army and police go and purge themselves. Because with what we are seeing, some of these federal securities have their hands in the insecurity.
For some, insecurity is more than a national issue. It's a daily struggle where many Nigerian workers recount on how insecurity has directly impacted their lives. From difficulty commuting to work to operating under fear in conflict-prone areas, forcing some to abandon their jobs or change careers entirely.
It's something unheard of, for a country with practically everything at our disposal. It is expected that Nigeria would be on top of its game. The security agencies in Nigeria seem to have actually gone into sleep. That's the truth about it.
With no direct response from the government officials, citizens are left to voice their expectation across the board, while who speak as the voice of the people are calling for visible action, not just promises. They say for them, true workers' right begins with the right to feel safe on the job, in transit, and at home.
I would say technology can curb insecurity in Nigeria. I remember during Jonathan's time, there was this issue of camera within Abuja and Lagos. But as it is today, those cameras, nobody is talking about them.
Insecurities continues to shape daily realities. The citizens are asking for swift and lasting solutions, whether in opposition or in support. I am Hassan Kabir, reporting for Global TV.
Global TV marks a significant milestone in its second anniversary since its launch. The network has made remarkable strides in shaping the media landscape with a diverse range of shows and series. Global TV has captured the hearts of audiences across the region, establishing itself as a voice in the media industry. In an exclusive interview, the managing director, Ibrahim Biu, shared insights on the network's progress, challenges, and future plans.
So far, so good. I am proud of where we are today. Within a shortest period of time, we were able to be on DSTV. And this is the added advantage to our station. We were on DSTV, we were on StarTime, and the viewers has increased, the number of viewers actually has increased tremendously. And we're doing our best in terms of programs, in terms of reportage, in terms of news. We are doing everything possible to reach out to the vast viewers in Nigeria and, of course, in over 53 countries of the world. Interestingly enough, also, we have our app. We have developed an app on Play Store, and anybody, anywhere in the world, can watch Global TV from any part of this world. These are all achievements that I'm very proud to say within this shortest period of time. Well, one of the challenging issues that we face within this period of 2 years is the economy of the country. The economy of this country has not been easy, has not helped matters. We have limited number of adverts on our station. I believe that we will reach certain part of technology that you will definitely be surprised.
As we celebrate this milestone, we look forward to many more years of innovative programming and engaging storytelling. Congratulations to the entire Global TV team on this achievement. Here is to many more years of excellence. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, is en route to China for a series of official engagements towards the provision of water for satellite towns in the FCT. Lere Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant to the Minister on Public Communications and Social Welfare, disclosed this in a statement in Abuja. He explained that while in China, Wike would meet with officials of the China Geoengineering Corporation Overseas Construction Group over the water project. The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, has assured corps members deployed to Zamfara State of adequate security and improved welfare during their service year. Brigadier General Nafiu gave this assurance while addressing corps members during his maiden visit to the temporary orientation camp in Gusau, the state capital. Ogochukwu Mobuno completes the report.
The Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu, visited to Zamfara State Temporary Orientation Camp, located at the Universal Basic Education Commission UBEC Training Center in Gusau. The state capital was the first time since his appointment. The Director General then proceeded to the orientation hall, where he interacted with corps members and addressed key issues affecting their stay on camp.
Happy to see you, happy to meet you. Welcome, welcome, how do you do?
The Director General cautioned corps members against the misuse of social media and night travel, which pose security risk. He assured them of the federal government's commitment to their welfare and safety throughout the service year.
I charge you to stay put. Don't put pressure to redeploy. When you are posted, know that some background checks and assessments have been done, and we believe you can survive there. And we will always be checking on you. When you have to travel officially, make sure you obtain official release. Do not travel at night.
The state coordinator, Mohammed Ahmed, says 611 corps members, comprising 414 male and 197 female, were registered and have already adapted to camp life with so much discipline and enthusiasm.
The corps members have quickly adapted to the new environment and are responding positively to all camp activities and instructions. High level of cooperation, synergy, and teamwork among the camp officials.
The visits provided an opportunity for the NYSC DG to motivate corps members and reinforce the NYSC's dedication to youth development and national integration in Zamfara State. Ogochukwu Mobuno reporting for Global Television News.
US urges India and Pakistan to defuse tensions after Kashmir killings. Details coming shortly. Please stay with us.
Do you know that global television can be watched in Nigeria and all over the world?
Download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to watch global television real-time from around the world. What are you waiting for?
Start downloading and stay connected to global television. Welcome back. In business, the federal government has confirmed a 1.5 trillion naira investment in 9 major highway projects spanning over 900 kilometers to be delivered through 25-year public-private concession agreement under the Highway Development and Management Initiative. The announcement followed a high-level meeting chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, alongside the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. According to a statement on the Ministry of Finance's official X account, the session brought together key concessionaires responsible for managing the project. On the foreign scene, the U.S. has urged India and Pakistan to work together to de-escalate tensions after a deadly militant attack in Indian-administered Kashmir last week killed 26 civilians. Talks with India's foreign minister and Pakistan's prime minister Wednesday and called on them to maintain peace and security in South Asia. India accuses Pakistan of supporting militants behind the 22 April attack at a scenic meadow near the resort town of Pahalgam. For more on the foreign scene, here is an update with Uyi Egbomofwegbe.
Fletcher's visit comes after U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to slash foreign aid sent shockwaves across the globe. Washington had been the top donor to Afghanistan, having spent $3.71 billion in humanitarian and development aid since the Taliban returned to power in 2021 and imposed a severe interpretation of Islamic law.
So we're in a period when we're having to massively prioritize, take brutal choices, life and death, literally life and death choices, about where to operate and which lives to save. And the needs of the Afghan people are right up there on that list. You can look at Sudan for the scale of the crisis. You can look at Gaza for the intensity, the ferocity of the killing there. Afghanistan is a different kind of challenge, but it's a huge challenge nonetheless.
Fletcher, however, says specific measures must be taken to address the problems in Afghanistan.
So I think there's a dialogue there, and you have to engage. There has to be space for diplomacy. And ultimately we have to focus on, what's the outcome we're trying to get to here, which from my perspective is saving as many lives as possible and ensuring that you've got that security justice opportunity for all Afghans, men and women.
Uyi Egbomofwegbe, reporting for Global Television News.
In sports, Ogun State government says it is determined to boost the economy of the state, which is scheduled to hold between 16th and 30th of May 2025. Speaking in an interview with newsmen in Abeokuta, the Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, stressed that the festival will create direct and indirect jobs for residents of the state. Samuel Odi completes the story.
The 22nd National Sport Festival, also known as Gateway Games, is set to feature a wide range of sports, including football, volleyball, and basketball. The Commissioner for Sports Development, Wasiu Isiaka, says the government is working diligently to complete the renovation of the sports facilities for the upcoming festival, adding that the government will ensure that the facilities are well maintained even after the festival, leaving a lasting legacy for the state's sports development.
Preparation is going very well. I think the stage we are presently is to dot our I's and cross our T's. Of course, you can see the level of preparation for yourself. At least we've gone around together. You know, this is just one of the facilities that we are using. We are using another one at Ijeja. There is one at Remo Star facility, and there's another one at Shagamu, NYC camp. So everything we are very good. What we are.
He noted that the state government will deploy security operatives at the venue of the festival and other key places in the state to adequately secure visitors and non-visitors.
Security, you know, we have several subcommittees, and security committees is one of them. And you know, this is not a festival that is being controlled or organized by Ministry of Sport Development only. We are just the coordinator. You know, we have several agencies, ministries, parastatals that are involved, and all of us are working around the clock to ensure that we deliver the best festival.
No fewer than 15,000 athletes are expected to participate in the Games, with Babcock University to serve as the Games Village. Samuel Odi reporting for Global Television News.
To end the news on Global News Express, here's a recap of our major stories. The Nigerian Labour Congress has demanded the upward review of retirement age for all categories as civil servants. In business, the federal government has confirmed a 1.5 trillion naira investment in 9 major highway projects spanning over 900 kilometers to be delivered through 25-year public-private concession agreement under the Highway Development and Management Initiative. On the foreign scene, the U.S. has urged India and Pakistan to work together to de-escalate tensions after a deadly militant attack in Indian-administered Kashmir last week killed 26 civilians. And that's it on Global TV News Express. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365, on StarTimes channel 276, and free-to-air on Nigecomsat. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using @GlobalTVNG and other handles now showing on your screen. You can also download the Global TV Nigeria mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. I am Queen Agaba. Thank you for watching and see you again.